good, grind schoolers? It's your boy Rob, and today we are in the Impala, and I got my mini-me with me. So we just testing the Impala out right now. I finally was able to get it out the garage after I had that mishap, and I accidentally ran over my trickle charger, man. Kind of sucks that, you know what I'm saying, that had to happen, but you know, now we don't have a way to charge the Impala, so it has to be good, like 100% good, like no issues at all, because I don't have a trickle charger no more. I guess I could jump it, but you know what I'm saying, like who wants to do all that? But anyways, man, I'm about to pull off to the side somewhere so that we can chop it for a second. Before we jump into the video, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, man, let's get to it. All right, y'all, man, she looks so much better when she clean. My baby helped me clean it up. You know what I'm saying? We still got some blemishes and stuff that we got to do. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. I'll be over there in a minute. But when it's time to go, it's time to go. Yeah, so anyways, you know what I'm saying? She got some blemishing and all that. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to, I always say this, I'm going to repaint the car. I wish I could candy it again, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to do the candy, man. It's challenging to do that, but anyway, she sound good. She's purring. She still got a little tiny bit of an exhaust leak that we got to handle and address, and it is kind of acting like it is about to die out when it's acting like it's about to die out when I switched from reverse to drive, or drive to reverse. It acts like it wants to die out. I don't know what that's about, but I have to investigate and figure that out. But yeah, man, I'm super excited about getting the Impala out, because man, it's been a long time coming, y'all. It's been a long time coming. I know I drove it probably like a few weeks ago and whatnot, but at the end of the day, it you know, like I tried to come out that one day and drive the car, and y'all know that it wouldn't start, and that's why I was pissed off. And then the next time I tried to come out and I was gonna go get the gas and do everything, my garage here broke. So we finally got back in the car, man. We're trying to get it ready for the summertime, because this is what we driving this summer, man. It hasn't been out at all on the well, I've driven it, but I haven't driven it on the Colorado streets yet. You know what I'm saying? Too much. So we're gonna get that together. They got a few things that need to get done, but other than that, man, I'm gonna try to get this thing to emission. Dang, y'all see how that paint smacking though? Woo! We still gotta polish and buff and do some things, like on the hood, the bumpers, the roof, and the trunk. I just buffed the side of the car, and it still needs some attention and stuff. You can kind of see back here where, you know, we got some compound spots that we got to figure out. But other than that, man, I mean, you know, once we could get a nice light on it and we could see what we're doing a little bit better, I could get buff all that out and make it look real nice. It's starting to pulsate a little bit, but I don't know what that's about either. But hey, yeah, but like I said, man, we're gonna get this thing together, man, all the way, and then hopefully we could address some more of this other little stuff, like in the interior. The interior is good for the most part, but like the corner lights need to be done or put back in there. Right now I just got them in the trunk. All this trim I need to replace. I need to get this all fixed up and cleaned up and get everything all the way together, man, so that it's 100% solid. I'm starting to see, oh, it's exhaust, nice little exhaust leak. You can see the smoke coming from up under the car, man. So yeah, I need to fix that exhaust leak. That ain't gonna fly, man. But yeah, man, I mean, you know, we're making it do what it do. We're trying to get it all the way together, y'all. Like I said, I'm doing the best that I can, but now that the weather's starting to warm up a little bit, we can kind of attend to the car a little bit more, a little bit better, and then just do what we got to do. The transmission feels kind of good. It bucks a lot after first gear, from first to second, but I heard that's normal. Other than that, it's shifting smooth. At first I thought that I was going to need a transmission and whatnot, but you know what I'm saying, I don't think that's going to be the case, y'all. So but yeah, man, let me know what y'all think, man. Like, you know, I really like this color, but I don't know if I want to try candy again, because if you mess up one time, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? The paint job's just ruined. I kind of want to do something similar, but I want to go like a little bit different. Like the candy shines in the light and everything like that, but you know what I'm saying? And there's some body work that needs to be corrected and stuff. So we got to figure all that out too. But yeah, man, I mean, she's purring. I put some gas in her, so that's all good to go. But other than that, you know, I'm just trying to put her through her paces to make sure we ain't, you know what I'm saying? Making sure we ain't gonna stop on the side of the road somewhere once we get up out of the neighborhood. But yeah, man, let me get my daughter, and then we'll go ahead and turn it back into the house, and then we'll chop it about the car when I get there. I just wanted to cut y'all on real quick because, you know, I haven't really been able to do anything with the Impala for a minute. But yeah, man, I want to show y'all these back seats though. Man, I don't know if any of y'all have seen the back seats or I've showed the back seats or whatever, but look how clean the back seats are, y'all. Like the carpet, like nobody ever sat back here. You know what I'm saying? And this makes me reluctant to ever get rid of the car because of how clean the inside is. You know what I'm saying? The front could use some good cleaning up. You know what I mean? But there's only like one little tiny rip right there, and that's pretty much it. And then right here, when I took it to the exhaust shop, I noticed this. They messed up my exhaust and they messed this up too. So it is what it is. The door panels could use some attention too, but other than that, man, I mean, and then I was gonna send my steering wheel off to Adrian Rogers, but I just never have, and now he went up on the price. I should have got it while it was good, you know what I mean? But it's all good, man. We're gonna get it together because, like I said, we driving this throughout the summer. I'm gonna throw it through its paces. I'm gonna fix everything that need to be fixed, and you know, try to do the best that I can and make this the absolute best car possible to drive, you know what I mean? But anyways, man, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get my daughter, and then we gonna go ahead and turn this thing on into the crib. All right, y'all, so I threw the hood open after I got back home because I was nervous. I seen some smoke coming from under the hood, but I had forgot that when I first drove this, I put more transmission fluid in there and some of it spilled, so it's burning off of that exhaust manifold on the other side. So we are good, you know what I'm saying? No harm, no foul. But that don't look right. One of the spark plugs is like resting on the exhaust manifold. So once what am I trying to say? Once it cools down, I'll get that and figure that out. I don't know how that happened or why it's doing that or whatever, but we gotta investigate some stuff up in here, man. Like I said, you know, this car has been sitting for so long. You can still kind of see it smoking, but this car has been sitting for so long that, you know, there's just so many things that, you know, have gone on that I haven't been able to address or get to. And I have tried to, hold on, Raya. I have tried to get to as many things as possible, but hey, stay right there. Stop. I'll try to address as many things as possible, but you know what I mean? There's always things that have to be attended to, I guess you should say. But this will, like I keep saying, man, this will come out of the car. This motor will come out of the car, so we're not tripping on that. But other than that, man, yeah, we're just trying to get everything together. I'm probably going to turn the key and see if it starts right back up, because when I went to stop, please. When I went to try to start the car while it was in the driveway, it was not trying to start, and I think it was because of the angling. But let me see if it'll start right back up real quick without me doing anything with it. Let the fuel pump prime, and then let's see. Oh yeah, okay. It started right back up. So we also got to attend to the exhaust, make sure that it's not going to be rubbing on the cross member. I think it's rubbing on the cross member a little bit, so we might have to either dent it in or do something with it so that it doesn't rub. But other than that, man, I think, you know, we pretty much cold full. I'm gonna try to sit here for another couple minutes and make sure that, you know what I'm saying, this kind of the transmission fluid just burns off, and we don't have no mishaps or nothing like that. And then, yeah, we're gonna call it a wrap, man. But oh, I also gotta fix my mirror too. When I put the mirror back, I didn't align it properly, so it's just kind of hanging off. You know what I'm saying? This car has a whole bunch of issues, like just half-ass type things. You know what I mean? Like when I painted it, I was really rushing because the very last day that I painted the car was the very last warm day that we had. So if I wouldn't have painted it that day, I would have just had to wait until, you know what I'm saying, like it could get warm again. And I should have just waited instead of like trying to rush everything. But it is what it is, man. I wanted the car to be painted. I wanted it to be together. And, you know, unfortunately, we just, we rushed it, you know what I'm saying? Which I shouldn't have rushed it, but we did. And, you know, this is the result. Obviously on camera, you guys can't see too much, but you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I'm the one that did it, so I notice what's going on. So, anyways, let me know what y'all think. Should I keep it candy if I repaint it, or should I go a different direction? I got a whole idea for a different direction, and it will be a pearl paint job. So, this will be pearl. This is a different type of pearl. This is a 2-stage pearl, so it's not as sparkly as, or not, it doesn't have like color shift, you know what I'm saying? It's just like sparkly or whatever. That one's a 3-stage pearl, so it'll have a color shift in it. And then this one just gleams, you know what I'm saying? It's just super, super nasty. So let me know what y'all think, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and redo the whole car eventually. Like the Elko go first, like I said before, but I'm gonna redo the whole car. And I got a motor in mind for what I want to do. I was just gonna try to supercharge this one, but it don't make sense. Like this whole dog tire, you know what I'm saying? For what I'm gonna spend, I might as well redo the whole entire motor. So I'm gonna take this whole thing out. I'll sell the drivetrain, and then you know, I got a real nasty idea for this, and I'm trying my hardest to, you know what I'm saying, like just rock with what I got for now, and then, you know what I'm saying, like upgrade this, because this is my baby, man. Like, you know, I haven't really been able to spend much time in it and drive it that much, but you know, like, you know, the Impala is absolutely one of my favorite cars. I won't say it's the favorite car, but you know, this is one of the cars obviously everybody had been after growing up and whatnot, you know what I mean? But anyways, man, I know I'm rambling again, but you know, I just wanted to cut y'all on. I ain't chat to with y'all in a minute, so yeah, man. But let me go ahead and conclude everything and get on the move with the fam bam, because I know they're ready to go on a walk. So, you know, like I said, I just wanted to, you know, stay here for a couple minutes and make sure that everything is good. And I think in order to address the battery issue, I'm just gonna unplug it, the negative, so that it doesn't keep dying. And then when I'm ready to drive it, I'll just whatever. But I was trying to keep it on so that, or I was trying to keep it plugged in so that I could just hop in and drive the car and not have to, you know, whatever. But for now, since I did break my trickle charger, then I'm just have to suck it up, man. But it's all good. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it for this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We are starting to get some nice weather, so I'm about to be knocking out whatever I can, especially on the Impala, man, because I don't want to miss this car season with cars on the jack stands and not operable and all this kind of stuff. We are working our butt off on the Monte Carlo, but the Impala is actually ready to go. It just needs some small minor things to do, and then we're off and running. And then, you know, like, I know the wheels that's on it now are on it, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, you just left your, I thought she was in there. Why would you leave her like that? Baby, come on. I didn't know you wasn't in the car. My bad, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, my oldest left my youngest in their little car or whatever. But don't be looking at me like that. You shouldn't have just got out there and dipped on her like that. Well, she's over here messing with the car, babe. I didn't know you wasn't in there. Anyways, y'all, my fault. Anywho, the Impala is ready to go, ready to drive, ready to do its thug thizzle. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I just gotta do the little knick-knack things. And then once I'm done doing what I gotta do there, we should be able to drive the Impala. It should be reliable enough to get through the season. And then, like I said, I do have some bigger plans with the engine. And like I said, I think it's gonna be super solid, man. I'm gonna just rock with this instead of trying to get something different and do other things. Just because I want to finish something to completion, man. Like, I got all this work up in here that's just half done. I just want something done and, you know, hop in the car, boom, boom, and ready to go. But I want to do one project at a time, knock it out, you know what I'm saying? So the Impala definitely, Lee, don't touch the wheel. Stop, you're gonna hurt your hand. I want to get the Monte Carlo done first because that one, you know what I'm saying, we already got the motor already done, cinched up, everything's ready to go. We just got to take the parts out of the transmission, put that stuff together, and then just put everything back together and obviously finish up the paint job, which now that it's some good weather, it's 68 degrees in the garage. I could have actually painted today, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it just wasn't that day. So anyways, we're going to do the little things that need to be done on the Impala to get this done and ready to go and adjust it so that, you know, it's reliable when I hit the streets. And then we're just gonna, you know, go as hard as we can on the Monte Carlo just to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like every single day, just doing what we gotta do to get it done. But anyways, man, I ain't gonna stall y'all out. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Always remember, work hard so you can live free.